Good morning everyone and welcome to a day in the life on the HYROX off season. I didn't vlog it, but we had world champs a couple of weeks ago and we finished 9th in our age category in the world, which is crazy. We ran a massive PB and honestly after a season of just like injuries, niggles, things going wrong in every single race, this was the only race that went well, but it obviously happened when it mattered most. So really happy with that and it makes me pretty excited for next season. But your next season starts now. If you compete in HYROX, you need to be using this off season, this summer, to build your base and work on your weaknesses, which for most people is going to be running. I don't consider myself a bad runner, especially in the whole context of HYROX as a whole. I think most people would consider me quite good. However, that's where the biggest gap for improvement is, because if you can increase your running pace by 5 seconds per kilometer, that's already 40 seconds extra off your time, and if you're more comfortable in the runs, you can actually use them to recover a little bit rather than just dying. So running is the area that most people, 99% of athletes, can work on the most to improve their HYROX time. So yeah, that is the goal for the off season for me. It's running. I actually have just booked Valencia Marathon for the 6th of December, which is going to be really exciting. I haven't done a marathon since Lisbon and I'm quite scared because Lisbon was the hardest, worst race in my life, but I'm definitely going for a PB. I did 3:15 in Lisbon and that was off the world's shortest, worst training block ever. I think I did like 5 weeks of training, completely unstructured. So yeah, I'm excited. The goal is hopefully 3:05. Obviously training for that isn't starting just yet. It will start about 12 weeks out, but over the whole summer, my main focus is running, and I'll show you guys I'll tell you even in this video what a typical week of training is looking like for me today as I take you through this day in the life. So plan today is go do work for the first half of the day, boring, I have loads of coaching work to do, and then we have a threshold running session. We have some easy bike if my legs are feeling okay. Show you my food. I've actually meal prepped as well for the first time in years. So I'll show you my food and then also just talk you through exactly what my off season is looking like. But to start the day, I'm having my morning supplements. I've got beta-alanine and creatine, daily staples, and then I've run out of electrolytes. But I still need flavour, so I'm just gonna have some squash instead. Perfect. That is meal/drink number 1. All right, meal number 1 is eggs on toast. I'm not going to be training for a couple of hours until this afternoon, so not too fussed on carbs or anything like that, but just good amount of carbs and protein in the first meal. I'm not going to lie, I have had this every single day for the last at least a year and a half, so yeah, nothing new here. First coffee of the day is acquired. I'm at my workspace I'm going to be here until lunchtime just working, because I think a lot of people think I'm full-time content creator, but I actually am employed. I have a job which is as a coach for Ladder. That takes up most of my time. They're just super flexible with my hours. I can get things done in my own time, which is super handy with training and traveling and things. But yeah, if you were interested in joining my training program, your first week is completely free. I'll leave the link in the description below. But I'm going to be in here in the dark doing some audio recordings for workouts for the next couple of hours. So I'll check in with you guys then. The time is 12:35. I've just got back home. I got to the workspace at 7:30. So what's that? 5 hours of work? But yeah, definitely need a break. I'm a little bit stressed. If you can't tell, there's been some tears. So I'm just going to have a quick lunch and then go do my session, and I know I'm going to feel a lot better after this run. I've also decided I'm going to do it on the treadmill because I have been running outside last week, but it's so hot in the UK at the moment. It's like 30 degrees, which for us is like absolutely boiling hot. And both my sessions last week were so bad because of that. So we're going to do it on the treadmill in the air-conditioned gym and hopefully have a good session to make myself feel better. But this is lunch. It's actually something that I meal prepped yesterday. I haven't meal prepped for like honestly years, but I'm trying to get better at it. I've got this it's a chickpea salad, I guess, with shredded chicken, which I'm gonna mix in. So yeah, ideally I would have had this a bit sooner. I am planning on training in like an hour, which isn't much time for it to digest, but it's just one of those days I'm on a rush and it's better than nothing. You guys don't understand how excited I am for this salad. I had some yesterday after I prepped it, and the sauce is so good. It's got, what has it got? Cottage cheese, which actually I'm not a huge fan of on its own, like cottage cheese, balsamic, mustard, like all my favorite things. So yeah, I'm super excited to eat this and then go run. All right, change of plans. The track is closed for a bloody sports day, which is fair enough. Kids need to get their races in, so I think I'm still going to do it outside. I'm going to drive somewhere else, but I am going to have these 2 energy gels just because I feel like I haven't had enough carbs, and the carbs I have had won't have fully digested yet. It's going to have some quick digesting carbs with these while I go figure out where I'm going to start from. Okay, that is the session done. I had to cut it short again because it's so hot, and I was already having a really bad day. Now this has definitely put me in a really bad mood, but yeah, it's just absolutely fucking boiling. Like, I guess that's what I get for doing it at 2 o'clock in the afternoon in 30-degree heat, but literally 440 pace for 3 minutes. I was struggling. Heart rate was like over 180, which is zone 5 for me. Normally I could hold like 4-minute pace for that amount of time in that heart rate. So literally like 40 seconds slower. Even in my recovery jogs, I was trying to bring my heart rate back down. I was doing like 630 pace, which is so slow for me, and my heart rate was only dropping to 175, which is still, that's my top end threshold, right? So yeah, I did 7 reps. RP was fine because like obviously for the body I wasn't going quick, so like it didn't feel hard. My heart rate just felt super erratic, really hot. Just yeah, not a very sensible decision to be honest when it's this hot. So yeah, I'm gonna walk for a little bit. Obviously I'm struggling right now, then just do a slightly longer cool down back to my car and try and forget about the session, because yeah, you know, when you're already having a really bad day and the session doesn't go well, really messes with your head a little bit. Very sweaty. I'm about 20 minutes in. That is 60 minutes, zone 2 on the bike done. Definitely needed that. Normally I get so bored on the bike and I'm like counting down the minutes, but I think because I'm not in the best headspace today, it was actually quite nice to just switch off and relax and listen to music for an hour. So I'm just having my final meal of the day. I think I actually heated up a bit too much here, but it's Thai red curry, cod Thai red curry, which I made yesterday. Thankfully, past me was thinking of future me. So I'm just gonna have this as my last meal. Honestly, this is so big. I don't know if I'm gonna have anything else after this. It's 7:30, and most likely I'm gonna get an early night, because the sooner I go to bed, the sooner I wake up and it's a new day. Although it'd be great if I could open this. I'm trying to put some chili oil on the top. Bear with me a second. So I actually got this wrong. This isn't chili oil. This is crispy chili in oil. So hopefully it's not going to be too spicy. That's the dinner. It never looks as appetizing the next day, does it? But it was really good yesterday. So I'm actually really excited to have this and then just get ready for bed. You know what? I almost left you guys hanging because I promised I was going to go through what my split is looking like at the moment. So we're going to do that now. I'm actually experimenting with 2 rest days in a week. I'm still training more than 5 times because I do have some double days, but I'm experimenting with like 2 full rest days for the next couple of weeks. So Monday is a full rest day. Tuesday is a quality run, a threshold run, and then easy bike, which is what I've just done today. Wednesday is a 45-minute easy run and then a lower body session. Thursday is complete rest. So that's when I'm gonna go get like massage, sauna and things. Friday is second quality run, so threshold and upper body. Saturday is HYROX, and then as my mileage gradually increases, I might put in a second easy run there as well. But I need to be careful with increasing volume. I'm just doing like an extra 3 kilometers a week. I'm currently on 43k, so I won't need that session for a while. But then Sunday is a 90-minute easy run, long run, which as I build more towards marathon prep, obviously that's going to be a key session. So that is what I'm doing at the moment. Might supplement with a bit of like easy ergs, easy stairmaster here and there, but for the next couple of weeks anyway, while I ease my body into the mileage and the volume, etc., that is the plan. So finally got round to that for you guys. Thank you for waiting to this long in the video. I am now going to eat my dinner. And that is me all done for the evening. The only last thing I'm going to do is take some magnesium, which helps with sleep quality before I go to bed. And that is the end of a very typical day in the life for me at the moment. Next video I'm going to film a full in-depth week of workouts, and I gave you guys the split, but I'm going to take you through exactly what those workouts look like. But as always, let me know if there's any other videos that you'd love to see, or whether you just want the day in the life and the food videos to keep coming. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.